She stopped replying. You double texted, then triple texted, and in that moment, you felt completely powerless, didn't you? It's a feeling a lot of guys know all too well. But here's the raw, unfiltered truth that nobody seems to want to say out loud. The moment a man starts chasing a woman, he loses something far more valuable than her attention. He loses his energy. He loses his focus. He loses that masculine edge that makes him magnetic in the first place. Think about it. Chasing isn't a sign of genuine attraction. It's desperation disguised as effort. And here's the crazy, almost paradoxical part. The more you chase, the faster she runs. Why? It's simple human nature. What's abundant, what's always there, loses its value. When you make yourself constantly available, you don't become more noticeable. You become invisible. You blend into the background noise. But let's take a step back and really dissect this. Why do men even chase in the first place? It's usually not because they're deeply, madly in love. More often than not, it's because they're craving validation. They have an internal need to feel wanted, to feel chosen. They operate under the false belief that if they just try a little harder, send one more text, or make one more grand gesture, she'll finally see their worth. But here's the fundamental misunderstanding. Women aren't attracted to effort in that way. They're attracted to energy, a man's vibe, his confidence, his sense of self. And that kind of energy can't be faked. You can't pretend to be a confident, high-value man while you're simultaneously begging for a crumb of attention. You can't claim to have self-respect while your stomach is in knots, waiting for a reply that you know deep down is never going to come. Now here's the twist in the story. The man who refuses to chase, the one who understands his own value, instantly becomes the one she can't forget. Why? Because he's different. In a world full of guys who panic, he's calm. While others are begging for a second chance, he's the one who respects himself enough to walk away. And in today's dating world, that's incredibly rare. Just picture it. Every other man is vying for her attention, trying to outdo each other. But there's this one guy who refuses to play the game. He's not rude, he's not arrogant, he's just ... unbothered. That's the man she thinks about late at night. The one who didn't seem to need her validation to feel whole. You have to understand, women test men all the time. It's not out of cruelty. It's an unconscious form of curiosity. It's a way for them to gauge your strength. They want to see. Can you handle a little distance? Can you stay grounded when you're being ignored? Can you hold your frame, your sense of self, when you're tempted to fold? Because let's be real, if you can't handle her silence for a few hours, how are you ever going to handle the real chaos and challenges that life throws at a relationship? So the next time she pulls away, don't follow. Don't chase. Match her energy. She pulls back. You pull back. She goes quiet. You go quiet. Let the silence do the talking. Let it speak louder than any desperate text message ever could. Some might call this playing games or manipulation. It's not. It's discipline. It's emotional self-control. And discipline, my friend, is one of the most attractive traits a man can possibly possess. Now let's talk about what happens on your end when you make this shift, when you stop chasing. The first thing you notice is you get your time back. All those hours spent overthinking texts, checking your phone, and planning your next move are suddenly yours again. You can reinvest that time and energy into what truly matters, your purpose. You start focusing on improving your mind, your finances, your physical health. You start building an empire, even if it's a small one. And then a funny thing happens. She notices. Not because you orchestrated some grand plan to get her attention, but because you stopped needing it. Your focus shifted from her to you, and that shift creates a powerful magnetic pull. It all boils down to a simple law of attraction, and I don't mean the woo-woo kind. Neediness repels. Indifference, or rather self-sufficiency, attracts. It's like a law of nature. The more you chase something that's running away, the faster it escapes your grasp. But when you stand still, centered in your own power, what is meant for you will often find its way back to you. Here's the hidden truth behind this dynamic. When you chase a woman, you are subconsciously communicating, you are the prize. You are better than me. Your actions are telling her that you need her approval to feel valuable. But when you have the strength to walk away, you're sending a completely different message. You're saying, I know my worth with or without you. And trust me, women have an almost sixth sense for which one of those men you are. So the next time you feel that powerful, almost irresistible urge to double text, to over-explain yourself, to chase her down, just pause, take a deep breath, and remember who you are. A king doesn't run around his kingdom chasing after someone who doesn't want to be there. He builds his kingdom so powerfully, so beautifully, that people are naturally drawn to it. They want to be a part of the world he has created. And if she's the right one for you, she won't make you chase. She'll meet you there. She'll walk with you, side by side, on your level. No, not above you, not below you. As an equal partner on your journey. But here's the craziest, most profound part of all. When you finally stop chasing women, you start chasing a better version of yourself. You start chasing life. You chase your goals, your passions, your purpose. And that is the exact moment when everything in your life begins to change. Because the right woman doesn't show up in your life when you're desperately chasing her. She appears when you are passionately chasing your purpose. That's when your light shines brightest. So stop running after temporary attention. Stop sacrificing your dignity for a moment of validation. Start walking toward permanent power, toward a life built on your own terms. The question is, are you willing to do it? Are you willing to walk away from the chase to gain everything that truly matters? If you're done with the old way, comment "I choose my purpose" down below. Let's make a declaration. And before you go, make sure you subscribe, because the insights we're going to share next will take you even deeper on this journey. Thanks for watching.